Bitcoin rebounding today, back up over $49,000 since falling a little over 26% down to 43K just a few days ago. It seems like every day we get more and more bullish news about Bitcoin, making it incredibly difficult to be bearish on the price in any sort of capacity. The price of Ethereum has been correcting as well, lowering the cost of gas fees, giving users the opportunity to make any swaps they've been holding off on completing over the last few weeks as the number 2 cryptocurrency by market cap shot past $2,000. But total value locked has been steadily increasing over the last couple of days. Could this mean the Ethereum price is about to rally? Bitcoin consolidating is typically a great sign for altcoins, and there is some incredibly bullish sentiment around this OG altcoin, hinting towards a potential moon mission. So make sure you stick around until the end because you do not want to miss this setup.
It's coming to the forefront of the conversation with all companies, private and public.
Over the course of 2021, we're going to see even more corporate participation in this asset class.
We believe there's $100 trillion total addressable market for a digital monetary network.
When you aggregate all of these use cases for Bitcoin,
show consumers use cases for this technology, and then they'll understand what it is.
You do get into the trillions of dollars of market cap potential out there.
It makes sense to buy as much of that asset class as we can.
Because really the career risk has gone from why to why not.
Self-destruct sequence activated. 3, 2, 1.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Ask him about the car, man.
Is this yours, Larry? Is this your homework, Larry?
Is that your car out front?
Is this your homework, Larry?
We know it's his fucking homework. Where's the fucking money, you little brat?
We are in the midst of the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetimes. Learning basic technical analysis can help you make sure that you do not miss out on this opportunity. If you want to learn TA and become a profitable trader in this market, we have built the ultimate training course to give you the skills to do just that. No experience or prior knowledge is required. Our 6-chapter course is designed to teach brand new traders the ins and outs of how to become profitable and take advantage of the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetimes. 6 chapters, 44 videos. You can get through these at your own pace, and if you watched everyone back to back, you could be done in under 1 day. Each chapter has its own PDF text, trading journal, templates, calculators, and a ton more other useful trading tools.
But wait, there's more!
For the next 2 weeks, we're offering the course for 50% off. And with your purchase of the course, you get 3 months in the Telegram group that gives you access to our trade setups for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a number of other altcoins. Your membership gives you access to all of the exclusive trading resources on our website. This includes trading tools, cheat sheets, textbooks, discounted offers, indicators, fillable PDFs, and a ton more. You also get access to members-only live streams where we answer your TA questions on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a number of other altcoins. So hurry up and sign up today. This offer will only last the next 2 weeks. After that, the price is going back up to $400. So get on over to the website, 3candlecollective.com, and sign up right now. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Johnny here. Let's get right into today's episode. After a very minor correction, the crypto market appears to be right back on track as bullish news story after bullish news story continues to fuel this insane run. Total crypto market cap is looking pretty bullish right now, recovering from an almost 30% drop and holding support just above the 21 daily EMA. Now, if bullish momentum is able to continue, and there really isn't any reason why it should not, we could be looking at a $2 trillion market cap very, very soon. Now, likely the result of the news of the U.S. House of Representatives passing a new $1.9 trillion stimulus bill, and ultimately great news for crypto. The S&P 500 is looking fairly bullish as well. Now, prior to this news, it was looking pretty bearish, testing the lower trend line of this rising wedge, and many analysts were calling for a market correction as soon as this week if this bill wasn't passed. The DXY was gaining some pretty bullish momentum heading into last weekend, but again was rejected by the resistance around the 91% area and appears to be holding support just above the 21 daily EMA. Now, traders have been net short on the USD for the better part of last year, so a squeeze on these positions should be inevitable, potentially giving the DXY a boost, a move that would likely result in further downside out of Bitcoin. Bullish momentum seems to be picking up right now as the price of Bitcoin is inching closer and closer to reclaiming that $50,000 level. Now, while it's always a huge deal every time Bitcoin drops more than 2%, and while you may not be happy in the short term with a further correction, there's a pretty valid case to be made that a correction further to the downside, somewhere around the high 30K range, could be a healthy sign that Bitcoin's bull run has much more room to run. In fact, it could be argued that the further down this correction goes, the more bullish the big picture outlook will be. Now, everyone from Citibank to Kevin O'Leary are bullish on Bitcoin right now, so think about it. Retail is waiting to buy at lower prices. Institutions are waiting to buy at lower prices. Your mom is waiting to buy at lower prices. Who wouldn't love an opportunity to buy Bitcoin under $40,000? Sure as hell no, I would. Now, if Bitcoin got a push down to, say, the $37,000 level, this would likely see a ton of volume come in, as new investors and traders would surely take advantage of the discounted prices, sending the Bitcoin price skyrocketing out of this correction like a slingshot. Now, this could also be the reason that the price does not come back down. Now, educated investors know that everyone and their mom are looking to hop on and get a piece of this action, so they'll likely be gobbling up any dips more than 2%. Now, this buying pressure is pretty damn obvious, especially when you see enormous wicks like this one here, indicating that buyers were sitting there waiting for the price to fall. Now, while you guys know that I am a Bitcoin permabull, we do have to go over this short-term bearish scenario. Now, Bitcoin could come all the way down to the $28.7 thousand level and still be incredibly bullish. Now, as I mentioned, it could be easily argued that a steeper correction could mean an even stronger and faster rebound. But will it happen? Well, until today, it was very clear that the bulls were running out of steam, as the market had been flooded by miners hoping to manipulate these markets. Now, the hash rate indicator did give us a bit of a heads up this correction was about to happen, and right now it shows that the hash rate could be recovering, a potential indicator that this correction may be nearing its completion. Now, here's the idea that we went over in the previous video. Not really much has changed, but there are some things worth mentioning. Now, we're looking to get our buy orders filled in one of these three areas of value. The first one would be the 41.9 or the $42,000 level. There's a lot of confluence here, indicating that Bitcoin may get a strong bounce. But if our B-wave correction hypothesis is valid, then the price may bounce here, but it will just be a brief stop before continuing down. Okay, so the next area we're looking at possibly getting some buy orders filled would be the $38,000 level, which would be about a 30 to 35% correction from the all-time high. Now, there's a lot of support here according to the VPVR. The 13 weekly EMA is at this point, and the Bitcoin price has yet to touch the 13 weekly EMA in this bull run. Now, another area worth mentioning here would be between the $35,000 and $33,000 area. This is a pretty significant area in terms of volume. We did see a lot of volume come in at these prices, sending the price a bit higher. And we also have two anchored VWAPs coming in from one of the previous corrections, and they do seem to point towards this area. Now, you can see we've got some high volume nodes here on the VPVR, letting us know that we could potentially head down, maybe get a brief wick down to this area if we do hold the majority of support somewhere upwards of $37,000 or $38,000. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some indicators here. Now, if we start on the weekly, we do see a bit of bearish divergence here forming on the RSI. It's not yet confirmed, but it is headed that way. And then if we zoom into the daily, we did get some bearish divergence that may have already played out when Bitcoin fell down to $43,000 after reaching that 57.5 all-time high on the 21st. Now, price briefly broke below the 21 daily EMA, but does appear to be holding support above it right now. It's currently sitting at $48.6 thousand, which happens to be the point of control on the VPVR. Now, further downside would make a ton of sense here, but with the insane amount of bullish news, we really can't ignore the possibility that this may have been the bottom of this correction before Bitcoin heads to some higher prices. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum here. So Ethereum has seen some corrective price action as well over the last few days, dropping about 37% since making its all-time high of $2,040, briefly falling below the 55 daily EMA. Now, the price has started to recover a bit and does appear to be holding support right above the 55 daily EMA, right around $1,500. Now, the bearish divergences we were seeing on the daily indicators may have already played out, and there is some hidden bullish divergence on the daily RSI and MACD histogram. We also did just get a bullish cross on the daily stochastic. Now, if Ethereum is able to climb back above the 21 daily EMA, we could be looking at an Ethereum price somewhere around $2,194. Now, we're also seeing DeFi TVL start to rise again in what's been a leading indicator over the last year for the price of Ethereum. All right, as promised, a coin, an OG coin that really has not gotten much attention whatsoever this entire bull run is Litecoin. Litecoin could be about to take off. So Grayscale accumulated more than 174,000 Litecoin last month, nearly 80% of all newly minted Litecoin for the month of February alone. Now, Grayscale gobbling up crypto has historically been a sign that the prices are about to rise. Currently, it costs about $319 to buy a share in Grayscale's Litecoin Trust. However, as Litecoin holdings per share are currently only worth $16.42. That means it's almost 20 times more expensive to buy Litecoin via the Grayscale Trust than it is from a typical spot exchange. So if we take a look at the chart here and we zoom out to the weekly, we can see an eerily similar pattern being formed that we saw out of both Bitcoin and Ethereum just prior to both cryptos taking off to new all-time highs. We could be gearing up here to see Litecoin make a run at the $500 mark in the next few weeks. Currently, it's testing the 21 daily EMA, and by the time you watch this video, the price of Litecoin could be headed towards $284, more than 50% from where it's currently at, about $189.52. Now, buying the breakout of the 21 daily EMA could be a great entry into Litecoin. If it hits the $500 level, that would be about a 175% move. Not too shabby. All right, that is it. Thank you all so much for dropping in and hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like. Do not forget to subscribe. It all helps out the channel so much. And don't forget to ding the bell so you can get notified when I upload emergency and regular videos alike. Thanks again for dropping in. Don't forget to visit the website, 3candlecollective.com, and I will see you guys in the next video.